Ooh, boy, it's heating up. They saying Big U son done got that. Yeah, they done put belt to that boy.
All right, so word just broke out of LA that Big U's son, baby Huey, has actually been shot and killed. And yeah, it's crazy timing because
Was he
Big U
cripping too?
himself is
Hold
sitting
on.
in federal custody right now. Now, if you've been following what's going on out west, you know Big U ain't a small name. He's probably one of the most influential Crip figures out of Los Angeles. He's the man behind the Rolling 60s, which is the same circle that produced people like Nipsey Hussle, and the same dude who's now facing federal charges or a federal indictment or basically extorting people in LA.
Man, he got grades. He too old to be on that Crip shit, boy.
And now it looks like his own family is out here catching heat in the streets. From what's being said, his son was hit outside of a smoke shop, and there is footage going around online of paramedics trying to resuscitate him. Obviously, I'm not gonna put that up in my
Hold on,
video,
they
but there
got
is
the
footage
footage. No, I gotta check that out.
of it going around online, and it's kind of obvious that this wasn't just a random act of violence. There was a video that started going viral of a young lady who was on the scene, and in this video that she recorded, she says that a Crip got dropped, and he was the son of a big Crip whose other son plays for the Chargers, right? And she didn't really say Big U's name, but we know that Big U's son plays for the Chargers. We know that he has a couple of sons, so people put two and two together relatively quickly, right? And this is the video right here.
Very well known.
Man, he got two sons that are polar opposites. One done went the right route, and one you see the route he done went.
Crip got killed tonight. He has one son that plays for the Chargers and one son that does not. And I don't know which son it was that got killed. I think it's the son who doesn't play for the Chargers.
Duh.
Right. So, like I said, people put two and two together. This is Big U's son. And look, I'm not really here to sugarcoat nothing. People that are involved with the streets, they know the rules. The streets don't play favorites, not even with big names. Anybody can get it at any time. But it's still kind of wild to see this situation right here, especially with Big U being locked up while this is going down, right? Maybe somebody seen opportunity in Big U being locked up and decided now was the time to do something.
Exactly. This the best time. He can't do shit. He could call some shots, but that's about it.
I don't know, but I did find like a
Maybe.
little news post about it, and it said, in a tragic and unsettling incident, baby Huey, the son of Big U, a known leader of the Rolling 60s gang, has reportedly been shot and killed outside of a smoke shop in Los Angeles. The details have been circulating rapidly through social media and community networks, accompanied by
Hey,
images
how many
depicting the
niggas be getting
aftermath and
killed
police
outside
presence at the
smoke
scene.
shops?
Images show baby Huey dressed in streetwear and
Y'all need to
sunglasses,
just,
standing
man,
before an
DoorDash
urban
that shit,
graffiti
son.
art, a snapshot capturing his
Send your
presence in
homie
the
to the smoke
community.
shop.
On the right side, a somber scene shows a man lying on the ground with a Los Angeles police officer standing nearby, indicating the violent nature of the event and the response from law enforcement. The shocking loss marks another chapter in the ongoing violence involving gang affiliations in Los Angeles. Right, so that kind of
LA about to heat up. I'm talking about heat up.
seems to confirm that it was him and he was outside of a smoke shop. Now, I've seen a couple of people cover this, but nobody really knew anything about Big U's son, baby Huey, right? They did see this video right here of him standing outside with Big U with Nipsey Hussle a few years ago. Right, I'll play that for y'all right now. It's a real quick clip.
Y'all want to sign too, Grimy? Look at these two dudes, Huey and Nipsey Hussle. On the block.
What is that, girl? What you filming on? That's
I'm on Instagram. On Instagram.
looking up.
Look at this
You
nigga.
said got it.
Ain't nut. I love nut though.
Yeah, so as you can see in that clip right there, he was out there on the block with Nipsey and Big U. Right now, most of the videos and blogs
Thought y'all gang niggas don't be with this internet shit. Like what? You recording y'all on the block?
I'll
Hey,
post that I seen was calling him Baby Huey. I really couldn't find nothing on him when I was looking him up with that name, but I did find this picture right here of him, Nipsey, Big U, right? And it's got him tagged in there as Huey Popcorn. So I looked up that name on Google and I found this bio right here. And this bio confirms that Huey Popcorn is the name that he went under. You can see it says he was the son of Eugene Big U Henley. This bio says that he was raised mostly by his mom while Big U was doing.
Man, you supposed to be Big U, bro. Your name is fucking Eugene, boy. You was a real life dork. Y'all be trying to hop in the streets, man. You wear glasses, man, and your name is Eugene. Like, let's keep it for real. Come on.
That 13-year stretch in prison that he had to do. He got out in '04, and by that point, the streets had already kind of had a hold of Baby Huey, right? His brother basically took the other route. He went to college, stayed focused. He ended up playing for the Chargers, but Baby Huey took a completely different path. He went down the path that his dad was on, right? The rolling 60s path. And obviously that path led him into legal trouble throughout the years, but he did try to build himself a rap career, right? He's got songs with Rich the Kid. He's got songs with Brick Baby, Sean Kingston. He even has a song with
I'm gonna have to
Chris
listen to that
Brown.
Rich the
Right? There
Kid,
goes a
John.
picture of him and Chris Brown together. So, you know, he was out here trying to make a name for himself with the rap music. And I'll play y'all a sample of what that sounded like right now.
Let me tell you about my niggas. Look, see, let me tell you about my niggas. All my niggas super savage. They be really with the business. If my brody might shine, hit me, pull up with the quickest with the Mac. Blue rag, like, where them niggas at? Calling all my brothers and giving them girls. I done put some money on some enemies. Fucking some of my friends don't turn to enemies. Hey, I got a scope, we ain't missing shit. Call him after dark, he went for the bitch. For that lean on my feet, I'm in porn. Up for 6 that bitch and I'm rolling. We can go blocks, doing stupid shit. This a full bottle with a kid. Let me spin around, bust a bitch. Let the window down for the pig. I done fucked up the screen. Always hit the lid. Whole team getting rich. Whole team fly crib. Bring the father, come and get you. Only take one call. They be like, boy, be spazzing out. He always pulling cannons out. Don't get no fuck. I'm from the land of the play ball. Roll call, where you from? Say the wrong thing, leave you on the wall. I'm a GK banger, twisting my fingers. Big double dribble, 2 gun sling. You will never catch me slipping. Boy, I'm a tough.
That's exactly what the fuck just happened, boy. Hey.
Ran phase on man, so dope off floor. I'm a new.
Look, he's smoking weed, talking about you'll never catch me slipping. That's the exact way that they caught you slipping. Boy, it was outside the smoke shop. You got smoked at the smoke. Come on, now. Smoked at the smoke shop.
Back takes is a habit, get low with the cannon. Free sway, folly, play ding with the cabbage. So clean, we be ballin' like Kareem with the cabbage.
Now, I hadn't never heard none of his music until this situation right now, you know, which is crazy because this is Big U's son. You know, you would think people had heard this music before, but Huey Popcorn, that's the name that he rapped under, right? You can see him pictured in several photos. I kind of been putting them up on screen throughout.
I ain't gonna lie. He tight look like Ant Edwards, though, don't he? But your ass supposed to be somewhere in Minnesota.
Video one with his dad. He's got this one right here with him and Quavo, the one of him and Chris Brown. And when you look at these pictures, you know, you start to realize that he wasn't just some random dude in the background. He was in the mix. You see him with his daddy, you see him with these famous people. And what that tells me is that he had every opportunity to try to move different. He had access, relationship doors already open for him. I don't know what led to him ending up in this situation that cost him his life. We don't know the details. It could have been something related to his daddy. Like I said, somebody could be like, oh, Big U's in prison now. Now is our time to make a move. It could be something that he was involved with himself. You could tell by the music that he was dropping that he was trying to be about that life. But that's the thing about being raised around both the music world and the street world is sometimes they overlap. When you got one foot in both lanes,
And they overlap, but they
eventually
never mix, boy. It do not mix well. It just
Something
overlap.
is gonna go wrong. And if you look at his last post on social media, it really says it all. It kind of, shows that he knew that the street life wasn't really getting him nowhere. His last post on social media says, "My ass need to find a career because nothing I have going on
He knew his music was weak sauce. He said, I need to go get a job.
is
Do your
working for
homework.
me. Anybody got any money plots?" Right. So bro was like, "I need a career, man. This street shit ain't worth it." It's probably a lot of people out there that have felt like him over the years, just fed up with being out there, wanting to do something different, thinking like, damn, I'm watching all my homies either, die or go to jail. Maybe I'm next. I wish something could change. I wish I could make something shake, right? But the sins of the father, Big U, he's a big Crip. And even though he was away and in prison most of Huey's life, it didn't matter. His influence was still there when he got out. Huey was already a teenager, already had a view of like what he wanted to be. But I know Big U, he's got to be in jail right now hurting. He's waiting on trial on his indictment. And things have been pretty quiet out west since Big U was locked up, but he's got to sit in there waiting on trial, knowing that he just lost his son. Chances are, man, they probably not going to let him out to go to the funeral or nothing just because of who Big U is. I don't wish that type of, pain.
Hell no, they ain't letting him out to go to that funeral. No, sir. You got a Rico on you? No, sir. You a gang leader? No, sir. We gonna put a leader around other gang members? That's never happened.
Or energy on nobody, man. I know he's probably going through it right now. But like I said, at the end of the day, we don't know if this has anything to even do with Big U, if it has something to do with just Huey himself. But what we do know is that, them LA streets don't stop
No,
for
that's the thing. It got everything to do with Big U. It got everything to do with him. Come on, you knew what example you was setting. You could have went to prison and changed up the whole script. Even if your son didn't listen, you could have still tried. You ain't even try to do that. Look what happened. Come on now. Watch who you influence.